How's it going, guys? So Nest 6.6 just got, well, all the Nexus devices today. We got 6.0. So the factory images were released, and so you could flash it if you want it early, but of course if you do it that way, you do have to reset the phone. You have to factory reset everything. So mine's been factory reset, and now I've got it up and running, and so far pretty smooth. Gonna talk about some of the quick little features that they've added so far. Quick thing is like the permission. So now apps have to actually ask you permission before they do anything. At least the apps built for 6.0. So the old apps might not do it, but the new app should. Show you real quick for an example. When I had Hangouts, it was actually asking me allow Hangouts to access your contacts, allow Hangouts to take pictures and record videos. So you do it once and that's it. But if you do want to, if you change your mind, let's say I get mad at Hangouts for some reason. I just don't want them to access my camera anymore. I can go back to apps. I can find Hangouts, and then once I do, you can see they show you a lot more information as well, and then permissions. So from here, I can turn off camera. So you can see which things I have not enabled yet. So obviously I haven't enabled location, microphone, phone, and SMS. Location, like, with Hangouts, so if you ask somebody where are you, it'll ask you to share your location, or if they ask you, I bet you when that happens, I can enable location. Or I can just do it now if I want to. So that's pretty cool there. And then of course another feature that is now on Android 6.0 is now on tap. So I kind of just messed with them just to test it out. So instead of swiping up for Google Now, that's no longer there. As you can see, nothing's happening. So when you tap it, it's going to look at what's on the screen and it's going to give you information. So I asked about Jco, so there's Jco. I mentioned the Moto X, so there's Moto X, and I mentioned now on tap, so I can just kind of, either Google or Google search, even Google Plus as well. So it, depending on the whatever you say, bet you if I say somebody like Taylor Swift, let's say Taylor Swift, she's very popular. So say if I send something about Taylor Swift, I bet you all sorts of links are gonna come up. Oh, same as Jco, so we got Google, YouTube, and Google Plus. Since I like Jco better, let's hit YouTube and let's see what happens. So
Order with friends with Foodler, the simple way to invite your friends to.
So that's pretty cool. Brings you to, like, I guess their most popular video with Jco. Apparently, this album's a classic. You haven't checked it out, you definitely need to. Anyway, so we're not here for Jco right now. So the next thing is, I've already enabled it, the SystemUI Tuner. So if it's not enabled yet, all you have to do is hold on to setting buttons, and you'll see it the gear. You'll see it moving around. It'll kind of hard to show on the camera, but you see it moving right there, and that'll enable it. And if you do it again, you can remove it, but I'm not going to. So we're gonna go into SystemUI Tuner here, and quick settings. So now in quick settings, you can move things around. So if I want Bluetooth to be over here, I can move it. So you can kind of make it look however you want and kind of mess with that. So that's pretty cool. And if you don't want something, you can also, I don't want it to look like this, but anyway, I'll mess with it later. So you can kind of move things around however you want to, and that's dope. If you don't want it right there, you can remove it by bringing it down here, and you can add a tile. The only thing that I'm missing is the broadcast tile. And we're gonna go back. Status bar. This is nice right here. So let's say you're somebody that's always using Wi-Fi, or you're always using Bluetooth. I'm always using Bluetooth, so I don't need to know that Bluetooth is on. So I would turn Bluetooth off. If I'm always using my hotspot, I could turn it off. So whatever you don't want to show up on your status bar. So if you want a cleaner looking status bar, you can actually just turn on and off whatever you like. So if you use Wi-Fi a lot, just boom. If you're always using data, and that would just make your status bar cleaner. Of course, you can't take out the battery, and I don't think you can take out the time either. So, but that's still cool. You can get yourself a much cleaner status bar. And of course, I've already enabled this, so the battery percentage is now inside the battery. And of course, you got demo mode, which I think is supposed to make your status bar like just not change or something like that. And of course, you can see, like, in the settings, a lot of things have changed. They just show you a lot more information. So that's like the quick overview of Android 6.0. So far, it is running smoother. I can't wait to test out the doze feature to see how battery life is improved with it. And before I go, I didn't even show you guys that I'm actually on the 6.0. So I've already, right there, so Android version 6.0. So we're gonna double tap that, hold it down, and we get a marshmallow, of course. And we're just gonna tap it uncontrollably, just over and over. Let me in, and boom. So this is the Easter egg for Marshmallow. Wow, okay, that was definitely cheating. So hopefully I can get to like, okay, no, that's not even fair. Alright, I need to get to at least one. Oh man. You would think they would make it easier after last year, but nope. It's 2. It's 3. Okay. Alright, so I made it a 3. I'm good with that. So I'll keep messing around with Android M and give you guys my thoughts. I cannot wait till the Moto X gets it. Hopefully they can get it within like a week. That would be nice. Because you know, since they're running stock. Of course, if I do it now, no doubt anything will show up. Nothing on tap. And of course, once you do that, you can just hit that to get to Google now. If you guys have any questions about Android M, feel free to hit me up in the comments below and I will answer them. And then I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll show you real quick. Let's see the wallpapers, the default wallpapers, which you guys should have already seen by now. I think this one's my favorite. Kind of like this one too. And of course, with many people have already seen it, the new app drawer here. You have your frequently used apps at the top, like the ones that you just recently used. And that's about it. This goes up and down, and you can search apps real quick. I actually like it. I've been using this one because it's just much quicker. Rather than having to go from page to page, it's much quicker to just scroll and to get to where you are, and you just quickly search whatever you need. So another thing too, I enabled the sound on the keyboard, and I didn't have it enabled before, but that just sounds different to me. At least on my Moto G, I enabled the sound just so I could hear, and that sound is different. So you can see like, so I don't know. I don't know if Nexus has always had this sound or not, but that's something I noticed real quick. But yeah, hit me up in the comments below for any questions and I'll let you know. You can follow me on Google Plus and leave comments there and I'll definitely get back to you. And that's it, guys.